Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this lesson, we are going to focus on print preparation, how to work with multiple artboards, and how to properly export your final work. So let's get started. First, let's prepare a document for print. So you go to create new, and then we are going to choose A4. Then you're going to choose the color mode. This one is already default, CMYK. Remember, whenever you are preparing a document for print, it's supposed to be in CMYK color mode. So when you scroll down here and you go to more settings, we are going to set our bleed. It is already set to 0.3. It is usually 0.3 centimeters or 3 millimeters. So also the other thing, we are going to create, if you want more than one artboard, you can set your artboards, let's say 5. And then I also want the columns to be 5 because I want them to be on one line. And then the reason why we are setting this bleed area is that it helps you eliminate the white part that stays on your work after you print. When you set this bleed area, that white part that usually stays on your, let's say, a flyer or a certificate will be eliminated, and you're going to see how that turns out. So you go to create image, create document, sorry. So this is how our artboards look like. Let us focus on one so that you understand what we are talking about. So you see this red line just outside our artboard. This is the bleed area that we have set. So your background color or background shape should exceed your artboard to this red line like this. Let's say this is our background shape for our design. Let us just give it some color so that we see what we are talking about. So when we do this, we shall eliminate the white part that usually comes on our work when we print. Now, you have to make sure that your text does not exceed the artboard area. It has to be slightly inside. This is where your text is supposed to be. Let me just give it another color just for us to understand. So your text has to be here. When you put it at the edge, it will be cut when they are cutting. Maybe when you've taken it for cutting, but when you put it inside here, your work will not be lost when they are cutting. And then the next thing is next let's go to grouping. So most of the time when you're designing, you may want to group some things. Let's say you have put some text here. Let's say you put some text here. Let me just put a text box so that we save time. Let's say you put some text here, you have a shape here, you have this one here. So in case you want to group all these, you can drag and select all of them, and then you right click and then you go to group. Or you may want to only group the inside parts. We can click on this and then ungroup and then select only the white box and the text, and then we group it. So sometimes also to avoid accidental movement of things, especially the background, you can also select your background and you go to object and lock it. So here you click select lock selection. so this background cannot move, and it will help you prevent chaos when you're designing your work. Now, let us look at the way we are supposed to save our work. So if you are saving something for print, you come here to File, and then you go to Save As, and then you will choose PDF. So you name your file name. So let me name it lesson, and then you save it. That is specifically for print. And if you want to save it for digital purposes, let's say you're going to share it on social media platforms, you're going to share it on email or anything, you come to File, then you come to Export, then you come to Export As, and then here you will choose. You can choose JPEG, you can choose JPEG and PNG for, let's say, social media and email. Then for web, you will choose SVG. This format is really good for web. It will keep your work in a good resolution, and it will not change it even if they enlarge it. Then PNG is also good for social media, and also JPEG. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on other videos. Bye!